given another chance, that I would do the work on myself. I would address the issues, my demons, all this stuff. I would do the work, I would lean in, and I would transform myself. And then I would share how I did it with other people. Next thing you know, I start to feel better. Now, the paramedics come, they hook me up to EKG, and they say, we can tell you've had a heart attack. We don't know if it was now or before. We need to take you to the ER. To this day, no one knows what happened.
It doesn't matter. You already had that widowmaker heart attack. Any panic attack or anything that feels even remotely close to that feels like a heart attack, and anxiety, everything. And so if you've had a heart attack, a legitimate heart attack before, I wouldn't even question it if you start to feel kind of shaky or if you feel panicky or high anxiety to check your blood pressure, call 911, go to the doctor. Like, don't even play with that. Because they feel similar and you never know which one's which.
Exactly. Yeah, when I had the heart attack in 2011, I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
I had no clue. I would have never guessed. Even when we were at the hospital, they had to tell me what was going on because I was just like,
because you're like 38 now. So that was back in early 30s. Like,
yeah, I was 30.
I can imagine you were just beside yourself because most people think that happens later on in life, or to overweight people, or to unhealthy people, or not someone in their early 30s.
Chemo was really tough. That's all. I just thought chemo was a tough thing to go through.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the side effects of chemo.
And that too.
So exactly. So then I had really begun this journey for the past 3 years of self-discovery, of really transforming my life and moving past PTSD. And it's been incredible.
Wow.
What I've done is I've had an openness, and I have seeked out all these modalities of healing, and I'm happy to share the takeaways and what I've been able to do to transform my life in efforts and hopes that it can help others.
And that's all we can do. It's pay it forward and tell people how we got through struggles so that there's hope, and that's the whole point of the show. I know you got more coming far away, even though already. I remember even pre-interviewing you, and we so you want to pick one? Like, which one are we going to talk about? It's enough, just even one of the things you've been through so far, and I know our story's not over here, but it's enough to be inspirational and write a book about. It's time to take our second break, and we're going to get into some more with Ryan Matthews in just a moment, but stay tuned, and we'll be back.
We will return to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Warner after these messages.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
SWAT Roofing would like to share some crucial information that is misunderstood by 60 to 70% of homeowners. Did you know that a damaged roof by hail or wind, in many incidents, can actually lower your premium instead of raising it when filing an insurance claim? After your new roof goes on, many premium-rated companies will want your policy to be with them and will offer the new incentives to get it. SWAT is a debt-free company with over 18 years in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We believe in helping you fully understand the interpretation of your policy and the way it can work in your favor. Call today or go online at www.swatcontracting.com, or for a free roof inspection, call 214-449-9983.
Hi, this is Tiffany Warner, your host of Moments of Clarity. Living with a mental health disorder is not easy. If you or someone you know are struggling with this, please know it's so important to seek treatment, and I'm here to help. Please visit the website at momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com to view blog posts and resources on this site to help educate and inspire you to take action, because there's no shame in seeking help for mental health. While you're there, please take a few seconds to sign up for my email list. You'll get some extremely valuable educational and entertaining content that can be sent right to your inbox each week. Plus, you'll also get instant and free access to my guide on managing your anxiety. You can also follow me on Twitter at MOC with Tiffany and at Facebook at Tiffany Warner. And once again, the website is momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com. Thank you so much for your support and for listening to your show, because change can only come when we stand together as one.
Did you know that your physical health plays a big role in your mental health? Healthy minds and healthy bodies go hand in hand. The problem for many is finding the time and getting the results they want. X-Force Body is perfect for people with busy schedules, with a mission to inspire you to become leaner, stronger, and in the process healthier. X-Force Body coaches will encourage, motivate, and inspire you through every workout, helping you achieve the results you desire. Learn more about X-Force Body at the grand opening of their new location in South Tampa on May 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. For more information, visit www.xforcebody.com.
Hi, this is Tiffany Warner, your host of Moments of Clarity. I'd like to give a shout out to musician-songwriter Don Lawson, who wrote, produced, and performed all the vocals and instruments on my Moments of Clarity theme song. Don gained his inspiration as a mental health counselor himself. He's always looking for artists to record his songs, and you can hear more of Don's music at reverbnation.com/Don Lawson. You can also check him out on Twitter at Don Lawson Music. Thank you so much, Don, for your contribution to Moments of Clarity and ending the stigma on mental health. It's awesome.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Now back to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner, licensed mental health counselor. To engage in the conversation, call 866-826-1340. Here's Tiffany.
Welcome back. And what was that? Welcome back to Moments of Clarity. This is Tiffany Warner. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and I'm your host. And I have a wonderful guest. Man, he has survived cancer combat, almost stabbing himself with a knife, to a widowmaker heart attack, to things just people don't come back from. Major accident on a four-wheeler to... And now he's training dogs, or he was training dogs to become K-9 support and protecting our country and our communities and so many things. And we're not even finished with where he's going with this. And he's going to be doing a TEDx talk, I think Sunday, he said. And welcome back, Ryan Matthews.
Hey, thank you so much, Tiffany. We're having a great time.
We've got about 13 minutes left, so... We're going to have to get just warning you to wrap it up, like where we need to go.
I really want to start to share some knowledge and some takeaways for your audience on what has been vital to my transformation, because we've already gone to the swamplands of the soul, is what my healer likes to call it, right? That mucky place that we don't really want to go to.
Right.
But now let's talk about the other side of that. Okay. And so there's been a few things that have really transformed my life. Now, I mentioned that I was in hiding for 5 years, and I wasn't doing anything with my life. Now, a part of that was that, I had no purpose anymore. And when I had no purpose, I became depressed, and then the suicidal thoughts come. And so one of the takeaways, and one of the things that's important for all of us, in my opinion, is to find our purpose. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily what our society or our parents want us to do, but you very specifically your purpose and what you are here to serve. So I feel it is each of our duty and responsibility to find out our purpose, and then we gain mastery in that. And that's beyond an expert, because a master continues to learn.
Right.
And so I
couldn't
feel
agree
we
more.
all need to be...
Love how you say that.
We all need to gain that mastery in whatever it is, our purpose is, and then what we need to do is then we're just serving other people. Now, the interesting part about serving other people is you're just wanting to help. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy what will happen from it, in that people are going to want to give you money, they're going to want to give you accolades, they're going to want to compliment you. And I'm just a vehicle. I'm just sharing, right? This thing that it doesn't even feel like work. And so that purpose is very important, okay? And just start with a little bit. It's okay. It doesn't have to be anything drastic. But I want to encourage people to find that purpose, gain that mastery, and then serve others.
That's good advice. That's great advice. What was your purpose that you found within yourself, Ryan?
My purpose was to share my hard times, and it's essentially like turning your mess into your message.
Uh-huh.
Right? And so my whole thing is my purpose, my mission in life is to positively transform the lives of others.
Sounds great.
Now, I use the word others because others leaves me open for people and dogs. That's why I say others. And so part of transforming lives is what I'm going to share with you guys right now is, number one, finding your purpose, gaining mastery, and serving others. That's all one, okay? The next one is positivity. Now, I grew up thinking I was this machismo. I'm part Mexican, so I have this like machismo. I'm tough. I don't smile. I don't cry kind of mindset. And it wasn't very open to positivity. Now, here's the thing about positivity. The thing about positivity is that we are all magnets, right? And so in life, are you a plus magnet or a negative magnet? Because whatever kind of magnet you are is exactly what you will attract. And so we got to be mindful of the words that we're saying and the thoughts that we're thinking, because that is going to create our reality. Simply put, the thing that you think about, you get more of. So whatever you truly are,
people say that all the time. That we, if you have a positive mindset, you attract positive things.
That's right. And does it work? Absolutely. Because here's the thing, friends. When I had all that negative stuff happen to me, let's take the cancer, for example, I actually have a genetic mutation that I'm supposed to get cancer again. I've been cancer-free for 7 years. But these obtrusive thoughts come into our minds, all of us. But we have to have the willpower, the perseverance, the grit, and the fortitude to say, no, I create my own reality. I am going to control my mind on what I choose to believe. And so what I did was I created a game when these negative thoughts about cancer came into my mind. I created a creative visualization technique, and I'm happy to share that, but it would take more time, so we can do that on
you're definitely coming back on my show if you are willing.
We'll talk about the creative visualization, which is powerful because, honestly,
and I want your book.
Yeah, the second book is going to be coming out really soon. But there's politics with that kind of fun stuff because I have a literary agent. But the way I got 2 TEDx talks in 6 months, friends, was because of my mindset. Because it's on my dream board in my office. I'm looking at it right now. And that stuff is cheesy, but guess what? It works. Okay? Yeah. So positivity. And a lot of us, especially military, like, we're not really taught to be positive. Like, where's this coming from? But I can tell you, it's going to eventually start to feel really good, and you're going to be surprised at how these cool things start to happen to you. And it almost feels like you're bending reality. It's really weird, but it's awesome. Now, we are going to go throughout things, and there's going to be people for us and against us. Now, if we put our attention to those that are hating on us, that's not serving us, and it's not serving our mission, and then that we're hurting others that we're supposed to serve. So the next point is to ignore the haters. Because here's the reality. You could take Macintosh computer, and you have people that love it and people that hate it. But it's the same thing. How can it be opposite opinion? It's the same damn thing, right?
Yes.
Well, we can't take the haters serious because they're always going to be there. So embrace your tribe, embrace those that want to embrace you, and don't try to convince or convert other people.
Yeah, okay? Everyone's going to have their own opinion. And they say, actually, like, you're making a good point when you have haters. So, as I say, bad publicity is better than no publicity, right? It means it's making a difference. People don't like successful people and try to put them down. So that means that there's something successful to put down. So
absolutely. Now, one of my biggest takeaways has been for me so the next one will be authenticity.
We have 5 minutes, Ryan.
Okay, no problem. Authenticity for me has meant to really tap into the essence of who I am. And again, I was always trying to be this tough guy and this macho guy, but to the core, I'm very kind. I'm thoughtful. I'm soft. I'm considerate. Now, I always have a warrior in me. That doesn't mean I'm soft and I'm selling out. I always have the warrior in me. However, I maybe never need to ever let it out. Unless there's an emergency situation, then we let it out, right?
Right.
And so be willing to tap into the true, authentic you, not the person that you think you need to be for your neighbor, for your family, for whatever. Really be that authentic person who you are. And that's very, very, very freeing. It really is. And the last one is self-care. We must have self-care so that we can perform and we can serve others. Now, the incredible thing about self-care